Now to a surprise for already rattled parents whose kids go to the BrightPath Child Care Center in Avon. 2 buildings are shutting down today instead of later this month as originally planned.
And it comes after a former worker was arrested on more child sex assault charges. NBC Connecticut's Kevin Geis has been following this case closely for us. He joins us live from Avon. Kevin, this is a very fast closure of 2 buildings.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin and Amber, and we've learned that it impacts about half of the children who go to the overall facility. According to the Office of Early Childhood, that's about 36 kids in total. Obviously, a huge burden for so many of these families, but those close to this investigation tell me they still believe it is necessary. An abrupt closure of 2 buildings at the BrightPath daycare in Avon. The daycare center has been at the center of investigations into Carlos Berrios-Otero, a now former employee charged with sexual assault of 5 boys, ages 3 to 5, during their nap period. Police brought the charges after a sweeping check of available surveillance footage revealed a total of 6 incidents in 22 days.
I think that people are finally starting to listen, open their eyes more, and start to wrap their head around just how big the scale and scope of this was.
The daycare announced last week they would be closing the whole multi-building facility on May 22nd. But Thursday night, the daycare sent communication to parents saying 2 buildings would be closing today.
So they're all second guessing themselves, and they're just very unsure, and they're even more scared to a certain extent, and trying to figure out how to prevent something like this from happening again to their children.
BrightPath confirmed the closure and noted they would be working with families impacted, but didn't say why the sudden change. But the Office of Early Childhood offered in a statement, quote, additional information has since come to light that raised significant concerns about child health and safety and the overall management of the program. It remains unclear what those concerns are. Police Friday adding they continue to investigate all aspects of this case and are currently looking into digital evidence originally seized from Berrios-Otero. According to a spokesperson for BrightPath, Berrios-Otero began employment in January of 2022, yet attorneys representing the families of some victims are seeking concerned parents going back 6 years.
It's unbelievable because it's hard for some of these parents to think about how someone could do something like this and still function in a day-to-day society.
Now, again, the rest of the facility is still set to close on May 22nd. BrightPath did note in their statement they are working with families to figure out where some of these children can go. It's also important to note that 211 also has child care resources. We're live in Avon tonight. Kevin Geis, NBC Connecticut News. Guys, back to you.
Kevin, thank you.